Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center and the world of magic and miracles. It's another glorious day. Always new, always fresh, always something different happening. And to go along with this beautiful day, sun is shining. It's so clear after these amazing rains we had last week. And when I stopped in the store this morning to pick up these roses, they just made me smile, the ones behind me. They reminded me of like an old-fashioned greeting card. They're, if you look at them up close. And it's just amazing to me how one little thing can trigger a whole experience, bring a smile to your face. You don't even necessarily know why. It's just a beautiful feeling. And the same thing here, just before this broadcast began, and we opened the door a bit, and this mockingbird's voice was just coming right through and like announcing it's a beautiful day. That's what it feels like to me. So, oh my goodness. As always, every week, every few days, every couple days, there's something new. Lots of new things coming in. It almost feels like this is the biggest week we've had. The broadcasts from here are amazing. They take you not only to your own experiences as others share their amazing experiences of themselves in this amazing existence here on earth and beyond. And then to have the connections that we've been making to all of these amazing beings, from the masters, the beings unseen and seen here, those entities, as Robert always says, that look after us every day. Simeon, of course, our creator. This continual, I don't even know the word again, because the words I have don't fit what I'm feeling. It's just a continual reconnection, which can be easy to forget about if you get caught up in this worldly plane. And to connect with all of those beings I just mentioned regularly, in perfect balance and harmony with your connection with everyone and everything here on the earth's plane. Everything just, there's like a relief. There's a simplicity that takes over as you allow, I'll call them mechanisms. Sounds like a very funny word to use, but the things that make the connections work, that are beyond anything our mind can possibly imagine. But it's the workings that make everything work. And I just see a conductor waving his arms, conducting the symphony. And there's so much more that's being transmitted. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening from here, from ourselves, to the outer reaches back. The power that's coming in right now from the outer reaches is massive. That's supporting each and every one of us, everyone as they step into their mastery. Wow, it's almost overwhelming as you connect with it and you feel your own connections. And then you feel your team, you feel the fleet. And the clarity of why each and every one of us has come, what we've come to do. Often just our presence will do what we've come to do. Here on planet Earth, words are such an interesting thing. They're definitely carriers of so much more that flows underneath the words, even between the pixels in the pictures. There's so much more that's carried here to us, to everywhere. And it's this incredible flow. It's this powerful flow coming in. And then we transpose this flow, and it shows up in just the form, in just the place, and just the time it's needed here on physical Earth. It's really quite magic. It's so exciting. I'm so happy that we have this incredible advancement center as a place to continue to outflow the beautiful energies that come in to each and every one of us as the essence of each being comes through this flow and delivers something absolutely unique. And for me, the upliftment of everyone, of humanity, is just so exciting to me. I happen to love laughter and situations and everything, anything that makes one laugh. It could come from any direction, but to me, it's the best. The lightness, it's like the sparks fly in our interactions with each other. I want more of that. I see more of that. Absolute lightness, joy, ease. Everything being here, supporting us, that's always meant to have been here. It just got a little blocked along the way. There were some obstacles along the way, but so many of them have cleared. They're still clearing. But it's absolutely brilliant what's happening right now. And as everything clears, as the awareness grows, as the channels open, our own flow of creativity, of excitement, of everything just grows and grows and grows. And as we come together and celebrate, it just continually seals what we've done, and we move on to the next and the next, and we keep moving forward. But in this utter joy and weekly being reminded of how everything really works without the details. It's delivered through these incredible feelings. There are words that do express a lot, but there's so much more. And it just brought me to something I experienced again. I experience this quite a bit when I'm driving, especially driving along the ocean like I do 6 days a week, um, through the hills with the animals. And some days I see the beautiful islands, some days I don't, depending on what's happening with the weather. But these experiences that are happening more regularly is something will all of a sudden trigger something I'm not going to be able to explain well. I don't know that I fully understand it, but I'm going to try here because the feeling was so exquisite today. The sun is shining. I feel it on me. There's green grass, there's green trees. I'm feeling warm and comfortable and easy. It's this feeling of ease. That's what it is. That feeling of ease that's coming through is very familiar. It feels like home. To be at ease, to be relaxed, to feel the sun on me, to have nature all around, and to just have this beautiful harmony and flow with everything. Wow, it's beyond words, even for myself. But we all have these incredible places where we connect with our being, our essence, with our joy, with our mastery, as we get our own unique signals when to move, when not to move, when to do an action, when to do nothing. I'll get signals of insight. I'll get visions, something that I see, something that it's usually a big picture of how everything's running properly and with precision and elegance. Those two words, those two words feel like home to me. Funny what they carry. But I've always had a precision about my being here on planet Earth since I was a little girl. As I recall my having a collection of little cars when I was young, to this day, I have a connection with cars. It's not that I love cars. I can't completely explain it. And here, of course, I'm a driver. Always loved to drive. How these things have come together in a way that I'm a house car driver for a 5-star hotel, and one of the most beautiful places on earth it's just makes me smile. Who would have ever thought it's such a trip how our life carries us here to different places. And I was having this most beautiful conversation with my mother the other day as we were speaking about our own miracles. I remember years ago, before I lived here, driving through Santa Barbara, Montecito, and one day this very strong, well, actually, first I was having a very strong impulse every time I would drive through Montecito, which is only a couple of exits off of the freeway. And I felt this strong pull that I knew I wanted to be here. I didn't know anything about the place. And then one day I actually took note of the name of the road, the exit, Olive Mill Road. I'll never forget it. It was like somewhere in my being, it was like, there. I'm going to be here. And I've been there now for years. I found a place to live just beyond it. 4 or 5 years after that, this beautiful hotel opened up, and there I've been. My world, my daily world sort of revolves around this exit, this road, Olive Mill Road. And I was just saying, isn't that amazing? And then if my mother starts speaking about, she's had a connection with China since she was a little girl that she never understood. And then next thing you know, she's in China and she's having all these amazing experiences. They started many years ago. And she starts talking about the, oh, if it hadn't been for this person inviting me here, and I was quick to say, yes, but see how it's a puzzle. It's your puzzle. And all the pieces show up just at the right time as your puzzle comes together. So you don't look at the piece of the puzzle and go, oh, wow, thank you. Thank you for doing this for me. It's you that did it for you. It's all the puzzle pieces that you have seen and known about, and it's often it's just a moment of, oh, like you've put that in your shopping cart, but not with a particularly forward awareness. It happens. It's instantaneous, and then you forget about it. And this happens actually every day. I see it, and the more you see it, the more you see the results. Sometimes when they're little things, the results are almost immediate. But as you see them, as you pay more attention, as you let it come in to your being, as you open your eyes and let everything come in to your being, you get these moments repeatedly throughout the day of, oh my goodness, you're just, it's brilliant. It's joy. It changes things. It changes the flow. And that's where and how we're meant to live, where everything is just, you see the beauty, you feel the joy, you have the fun and the sparks fly in your connections, whether it's with other people or animals or your invisible friends or your creator or Simeon. It's magic. And that's my world. And I'm living in it. And I'm going to make sure that it grows and it grows and it grows so that everyone here on planet Earth will experience it. Whether they choose to stay and live there or not is completely up to everyone individually. But it's here, and everyone will experience it. And even to see as a car gets on the road ahead of me, it's a convertible, and all of a sudden I see these two arms go up and just enjoying the sunshine, the air, the wind. That to me was another little communication. Yeah, it's working. The more you see and feel the joy, the happiness, the calm sometimes, the relaxation, the excitement. It's all of it. But that's our life. That is the standard at which we came here to live on this absolutely beautiful planet Earth. And to watch her bloom right now, to watch the green appear everywhere, is just incredible. And I foresee plenty of everything that's needed to nurture this planet, the trees, the birds, all the animals, all of us, forever from here forwards. It's time. It's here. It's done. So open your eyes, step into your own world, connect with your Creator, with all the amazing beings that we have around us. And as I think I've said, I don't know how many times before, have the time of your life. So on that note, once again, I wish and send you all the most perfect life, perfect health, and fantabulous magic future. Thank you so much for listening. I am Genya.